Hi everybody, my name is the Thin White Mook. Thanks for watching my first video. What I plan on doing on this channel is lots of reviews. I'm going to start off reviewing One Piece chapter 790. Big fan of One Piece. I've been reading the manga for about 2 years now. Watching the anime a little bit longer than that. So I'm going to start off with a One Piece review. Hopefully in the future I'll get my reviews out the same day the chapter comes out. After that, depending on what you guys want, I'm open to review just about anything. Movies, TVs, books, music. So here's the first review. We got Luffy on the cover of Shonen Jump wearing that like military jacket, and he's got his Guinness World Record plaque. 360 million copies out in circulation. World record for most copies by a comic book. Big accomplishment. I'm kind of surprised it didn't happen sooner. Honestly, I know One Piece has been the highest selling manga in Japan for quite a while, but that's a big deal and no signs of stopping. Essentially, the gist of this chapter, we're setting up for the final showdown of the Dressrosa Arc. Luffy makes his return after being incapacitated from using Gear 4th and not having any haki. Him and Doflamingo square off. Doflamingo uses a couple new moves. He uses Everwhite. He uses his awakened Devil Fruit powers to turn the whole area of the city into threads. Kind of ties Luffy up, and tries to pierce him, or he does pierce him with a 1,000 arrow thread, I think. He hits Luffy, but Law saves him using Chambres, and then they kind of trade blows back and forth. Before the final showdown, Doflamingo does a no-no. He starts talking about control and putting people in cages, kind of playing along with his puppet master motif, which naturally pisses Luffy off because that's against everything he stands for. He's all about freedom and not being beneath anybody. So that all sets up for the final showdown. Luffy goes back into Gear 4th and uses a new move called King Kong Gun. Kind of intercut, we get some panels of flashbacks between him and Rayleigh when they were on the island. Luffy talks about not being able to beat some of the bigger animals, how he needed a new move, and he must have developed this King Kong Gun. Basically, it's a advanced version of the Kong Gun. He bites his arm again, inflates it to ginormous level. He takes to the sky. Doflamingo tries to counter it with like a spider web shield, and uses the 16 assassin holy thread, something like that. It's a really cool panel. It's kind of anime manga tropish. The two combatants squaring off for the big finale using their final moves. But it's a cool panel. We get a double page spread. Luffy's able to break through Doflamingo's move. Probably the highlight of the chapter is when he does that. We get a shot of Doflamingo shooting out of the sky, kind of like in a beam of, I don't know, just he's moving so fast he makes like a beam. And he actually splits the ground of Dressrosa like the Titanic, kind of folds in upon itself. Lastly, we get a couple nice shots of what everybody's been waiting for. Doflamingo's glasses break, fall off of his face. We get also a reminder by Rocinante about how the D's are known in some parts of the world as God's natural enemy. Good chapter overall. Nothing mind-blowing. The new moves were cool, moving things along, setting us up for the end of the Dressrosa arc, which has had its moments, but I think it's time to go. I'd probably give it about a 7 out of 10. Lots of really cool panels, not a whole lot in terms of story, nothing really super unexpected, but solid chapter of One Piece. Next week should be pretty interesting. We're going to get the fallout of everything. I don't know, Doflamingo losing his glasses, how that's going to come into play. People have kind of been speculating about that for a while now. I don't really know what that would reveal, but it'll be interesting. Also, end of the arc always means new information, so should be a really interesting chapter next week. Plus, I'm kind of almost more into One Piece for the story. The fights are cool, but um, I'm looking forward to kind of moving on here, getting some new information, seeing if some of the big major players, if they make an appearance. Hopefully we get to see maybe the Swirly Brow Pirates, Blackbeard, maybe Kaido, Big Mom, Shanks. I mean, anything could happen next week. So, first review in the books. Again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully it didn't suck too bad. Kind of a reason why I'm doing this is help with my presentation style. Might come off as a little boring or bland, but bear with me through these early videos. Kind of like I said earlier, leave in the comments if you have any ideas for things you'd like to see me review. I'm open for just about anything. So thanks again for watching. See ya.